They say that every few hundred years, there is a gamer who never leaves his house. Well, clearly, he's been playing France this whole time because this behemoth of a nation here has no other explanation, am I right? If you're curious how we got to this point, you'll have the link to the previous bit in the description below. And if we get 5,000 likes in the first few days after this video is out, we'll do the final part of the campaign where we munch on to pretty much the rest of Europe. Today, I want to show you guys how exactly to make the most out of a France campaign. We're gonna rebuild this country from the bottom to the top. We're gonna expand like crazy, and we're gonna min-max the schnapps out of this run. Now, to catch up a little bit, if you haven't seen the previous bits, right now we have 200 total income, and we're spending most of that on fighting corruption and army maintenance. But that's fine, that's normal. We have a few units, 147,000. We've got the entire French region. We've got a lot of subjects around everywhere, and we've also established ourselves in the Ottoman lands and the Mamluk lands. We're gonna basically consolidate ourselves around the Mediterranean. We literally just need to munch on to the rest of the Balkans, Anatolia, this here, and the North African bit, so not really any sort of a challenge. We've dismantled the HRE, and we've allied the biggest boy here, the Bohemians, previously known as HRE fanboy. Now he's a French fanboy, everybody knows. And because the HRE is no more, we will be annexing a huge chunk of the HRE, well, former HRE, since we want to do a few more of our missions here. Push the Imperial line, break the Emperor's ring. Decoratio Gallica is going to give -5 all power costs after we've basically destroyed what was the HRE. And we can get access to the military hegemonic mechanic. Actually, I just realized I probably should upgrade the Versailles castle. Tax is pretty significant in the French region. Let's sell this a little bit and let's upgrade this bad boy here. Surprised I didn't upgrade that earlier, to be honest with you. And the Malta forts is worth it, but we got to integrate Naples first. We can do that as soon as we get one of our diplomats back. We've actually just took these provinces back from the Ottomans in the previous war against them, so that's in the previous part. Since we vassalized Naples, we were not lucky enough to get the personal union over the Neapolitans. We've got a personal union over the Milanese, however, as well as over Provence. Actually, let's go to our screen over here. Byzantines also a vassal of ours. So whenever the truce is over with the Ottomans, we're going to attack them and we're going to reconquer all of the Byzantine cores. Plus, we might as well use the Holy War CB as well since we're at it, right? Gonna forgive usury as well since I need the inflation reduction and the corruption reduction. And we got our units moving towards the border here. We will be attacking the Mamlukians. Truce is over right now, actually. Okay, there you go. Oh no, dude. Please tell me. Oh my god. Forgot to get a claim on the Mamluks, guys. I completely forgot to get a claim. I mean, I guess we have to wait now, don't we? Gonna delete some of these forts in the previous Palatinate, which was our vassal, because we don't really need them. Speaking of vassals, we can probably vassalize the majority of the HRE. There you go. Almost all of the HRE nations, previous HRE nations, we can vassalize. Holy mother of God. Even the big ones like Mecklenburg, Stettin as well. Oh my lord, this is just delicious. Brunswick we can vassalize. The 4-province nation we can vassalize. How many diplo slots we got? We actually can fit 2 more nations. You know what? Let's get 2 more nations that we can vassalize and we can integrate a little bit later. Maybe Thuringen. They're very close. Actually, we could technically vassalize. Thuringia's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 provinces. Oh my god. Okay, let's ally them and get a royal marriage. That should be enough to make them become our diplo vassal. Actually, I don't mind diplo vassalizing Liège too, since they're right at the border with me. And these 2 provinces together have like 40 development. Let's also get that royal marriage, and that means they will now accept. There you go, 56-51 diplo vassalization for Thuringia. Imagine, this is a 6-province nation, guys. That is insane for me. That just goes to show how strong this nation is right now. Oh my dude, look at this. 21 dev, 17-14. And again, we can diplo vassalize Ferrara. I literally can just go diplo vassals for him right now, guys. Oh dude, 20 army tradition we got. We actually have 98 army tradition because we've been in quite a few wars. I'm gonna go for the military power then. Speaking of those, since I have such high army tradition, maybe I should replace some of these old generals that are really bad right now with like really just anything. Oh my god, this guy's absolute Chad. Let's hire that guy then. And let's also build a few barracks around our newly conquered provinces too, since we're at it. The addition of Thuringus is here, boys. Look at that. Conquering the HRE without having to lift a freaking finger right now. That being said though, we basically have 0 aggressive expansion with everybody around us since we've been essentially very little actual expanding and taking provinces. We've mostly just diplomatically or via missions or via stuff that lowers aggressive expansion been continuously expanding, which is pretty crazy considering we're this big and we basically have no aggressive expansion. Come on, man. I feel like France has been a little bit too much buffed in this game. Also time to lower the autonomy in some provinces, since we haven't done that. Kind of forgot about it. Now I want to take a little bit of time and discuss the disaster of the Dutch revolt. So this happens whenever you have provinces in this particular area and you're not Dutch yourself. Essentially, it's gonna make a revolt pop out as a disaster you're gonna get for a while, plus 50% stability costs. And there's a few ways of getting rid of this revolt. Number one would be to accept all of the provinces here. So to accept Flemish, to accept Dutch, to accept Frisian, make sure they're Catholic or whatever religion, so then you have no issues with that, so the revolt's not going to be triggering. Second option is to just move your capital to the Dutch region. Third option is fight it out and then just wipe out the Dutch. They do spawn a few rebels for a few years. It can be a little bit annoying. It can be the cheaper option though, to be fair, but because I don't really want to have any hassle with it, I'm just going to move my capital here. Cost 442, but in return, there you go, we've completely stomped out any progress that particular disaster had. That means we also have our trade city here now. We had it there from before, so it's no issue, but just take note, if you do it, remember that when you change your capital, your trade city changes too, so you might need to change your trade capital or trade city again if you had it in a different region. This goes for any province, by the way, not just in our case here. Also, pretty self-explanatory, but make sure you have the trade edict set up in all of your English Channel provinces to get more trade out of it, of course. It is going to take a little bit of time to annex the Neapolitans. However, it's going to increase our range a lot. These are really good lands as well. I'm going to do this, which is going to lower the period of time in which it's going to take me to integrate them, of course. Oh, actually, since I'm not really doing much also, I'm going to be attacking the English here. Make sure we got our chattiest generals in charge of these armies. Quickest warriors against the English, and we got the claim on each also, so we can attack these guys at the same time as we're at war with the English. This way we save up on a little bit of time. After we finish both of these wars, we just have the Ottomans to deal with and a few more nations in this area, and of course the big fat, the Castilian, which are plump and ripe for the pick. Oh, mama locos, mama locos, it's all your fault that I'm attacking you, mama locos. If you didn't look weird at my face, I wouldn't be attacking you. Okay, just confused about what's happening. This is an inside joke between me and the Mamluks, because that's what normal people have, inside jokes between them and the NPC in a video game. Gonna be sending our expedition to say hi to the Portuguese and ask them to cancel their alliance with the Castilians, because we don't want to fight them twice in a row, right? The true capital of the English has fallen, because everyone knows that Norfolk is actually the place where the English would love to have their capital in. It's not that shabby old London, is it? We've got everything, boys. We got super good troops. We have a lot of them, pretty much infinite manpower here. 2,000 recovering per month. We're not even losing that much to attrition itself, and we've got way better troops than everybody else. Let's see our military comparison here. So war enemies, we've got 1.3 morale more than the Portuguese and a lot more than everybody else. I mean, we got 2.1 morale more than the freaking English, dude, and we got 1.6 morale more than the Mamluks. Wait, is it 1.6? I might have fucked that one up. I'm not good with mathematics, okay? Don't judge me. There you go, crushing some more Mamelukes, stack wiping some more Mamelukes for that matter. Holy mother, dude. It's not even a challenge. Please don't fall at 28%. Oh, thank God it didn't fall. The one time in my life when the fort actually... Oh, no, I didn't consolidate. God dang it. Why no consolidation? All right, there you go. We consolidated. We are absolutely gushy, as they say. And I just remembered that Akoyunlu is freaking massive. I mean, what the F, bro? Let's also start upgrading the Mausoleum of Halicarnassus. This thing, once we get it to level 3, is going to give us average monarch lifespan per 10%. You might think it's not a lot, but 10% is actually huge. It means we can end up having leaders that are 90 years old a lot more often than you would expect to get to that age. And now we can get our third idea set. I wasn't initially going to go colonial, but considering I've got a massive amount of vassals and junior members and so on, I'm going to get influence, so I have an easier time actually integrating all of these nations. 25% diplo annexation cost is a big deal in my book. It's also peace out Akoyunlu, since we don't really need anything from them right now. You know, I just realized, I think one of my armies got stack wiped without me even realizing it got stack wiped, because I'm missing one army here. We're going to assume revenge on our dead army by wiping out the English army in return. But England had nothing to do with it. Not my problem, okay? Not my problem. They're just at the wrong place at the wrong time. Okay, that's it. 146 127, 118. There you go. I can get 100%. That's what I want. And that's war number probably like 8 against these boys. Let's see if we can consolidate a little bit of this, actually. No, really? Not even a little bit? There you go. We can do a little bit of Norfolk. And let's also diplo-vassalize Liège, since we've been improving with them for quite a while now. Make sure everybody's giving us their trade, because I honestly forgot to actually ask nations to divert trade towards me. So that's a ton of money that I've been missing out on, sadly. Another day, another Mamluk army wiped out. In good old bully fashion, I'm also going to ask pretty much the entirety of the HRE here to transfer me their trade power. I also need to rebuild my flagship, so I'm going to make it a light ship, since we're only going to use it for trade. And if it was to be a heavy ship, it would slow down my entire fleet, which is something we don't want, right, when you are assigning it as a trade fleet. That means it's going to have trade power per ship and fleet movement speed, and of course the good old privateering. And we also obviously need to give it a proper French name, so there you go. This should help out our fleet considerably, boost out morale and everything too. Can also dev a little bit some provinces, since we have a lot of extra military points lying around, I guess. And one more battle against Zemomoloks to assert our dominion over them, clearly. We've also taken back Cairo. That's pretty cool. Not sure what percentage that was on. I think that was pretty low percentage we took it out at. So for the first time in history, that actually happened. At least the history of EU4, that is. In preparation for the annexation of Naples, I'm going to build my courthouses in their land, since I am struggling right now with governing capacity. I don't want to struggle even more once I integrate them, really. Medina. Can we actually... Should we take Mecca? Hold on a second. I just realized. Should we go for Mecca, boys? Because if we do go for Mecca, then we get the extra missionary, right? Yeah, I believe so. But realistically speaking, I just want to get Cairo and a couple of provinces in the north, so I can release nations afterward. Going for Mecca means that I would have to give up on Cairo, right? I don't really want to give up on Cairo, so I guess I'll just go for this deal here. Yeah, this is fine. Nobody cares also about me taking a few Mamluk provinces here and there, so everybody's happy, really. Now, of course, I'm going to release Karaman and Syria from these two provinces. Syria is going to have all of these lands highlighted, and Karaman's again gonna have all of these lands highlighted, but I am gonna core up the rest of those. That being said, 122 overextension. Okay, well, that it's quite a little bit of overextension there, sir. Okay, let's core up Cairo. I think Sidon is Syria, so no, and everything else, I guess. Bible has been translated. Yeah, sure, go for the translation of the Bible, boys. Get those good relations with everybody. Everybody knows French people are loved all around the world, especially in the Middle Ages. They were mega loved all around the world, really. We had a good run, Bohemia, but it's time to cancel that alliance. I need a diplo slot to get more vassals, bro. I mean, no hard feelings or anything. I'll send you a love letter eventually. Till that point, though, I'm gonna kill everybody around you, though. So there's that, really. And your army's gone. Baden is a better replacement for that diplo slot, since it's a vassal compared to the Bohemians. Sure, the Bohemians might have 23,000 units, but Baden's got provinces I'm gonna take for myself. So there's that, right? And now it's time for the Age of Reformation, which means that we gotta convert some provinces. No, we don't want to do that. We've unified our culture. Asian trade is out of the question, since we didn't go colonial, because we got all those diplo vassals. Convert another nation, we can do this. Humanist or religious, yeah, it's gonna be a tough one, the Age of Reformation for us, since as the French we really want to stay Catholic. Oh, this is delicious. Okay, let's go get those Ferrarans in here in that case, boys. I guess we can build some Ferraris in there. See, I'm a funny person. I came up with that joke all by myself. Don't judge me, okay? Come on. 2 base production in Lyonnais. Ooh, boys. I am enjoying that quite a little bit. Autumn is at war with the Muscovites. Oh, what? Oh, God, no. Okay, no, that is disgusting. Oh my god. Now I gotta get rid of... Oh, dude, how did this happen, for Christ's sake? What is going on here? Actually, what is going on here? What the hell? Poland literally just ate all of Hungary, and the Ottomans ate all of Lithuania and the Muscovites. Nogai is also still around for some reason, and Transoxiana, and Hormuz is massive. Yep, this is one of the more interesting runs, isn't it? Time to commission a few more ships to patrol over in the English Channel, and actually I'm gonna send some over in Lubeck to ship on over trade to us. I need some more merchants though, so maybe it's time for me to make some trade companies in North Africa, for that matter. I can even make one in Alexandria, I think. Yeah, you know what? Let's add all of this to the trade company. I'm gonna convert it first to my religion, and then afterwards I'll add it though. Because remember, if you add a province to your trade company, you cannot convert it afterwards to your religion. This bit here, we just need to get rid of Jerusalem, make it Catholic, and then after we're good though. And welcome to the swarm, Ferrara. Where's my Ferrari now, huh? I'm sorry, what? I just got 14 ducats from my vassal vassal Liège because their dude's kind-hearted. Aw, you adorable little nation. Also, I really enjoy the sprite for this particular country here. They've got style in this region, that's for sure. Bro, no way. No freaking way. My dude's 71 years old and my heir is about to die. Are you shitting me right now? No, not Jean. Hopefully we get something better then. Check it out, guys. We're gonna get this idea and look at Naples. The integration progress is 132.8%. Oh boy. That means we've essentially integrated them after the month has passed. Daryago boyos. Hello. Former appanage nobility outrage. Nobody cares about your nobility appanages. We're going to war with the Ottomans, but before we do that, we're also going to vassalize Köln since we need them for a mission actually that I forgot about really. We also need Aachen for that matter, but we're gonna just attack Aachen. Gotta get a claim on them somehow. Of course, the Ottomans are taking advantage of the fact that the Mamluks have no army anymore and they're attacking them like the jackals that they freaking are. But not to fear, we'll save the Mamluks from the Ottoman scourge, don't worry. So let's set something that's close by as a war target. There you go. And let's rush for Constantinople and all the fortifications they got around here first. We're also gonna rush for their armies to wipe them out whenever we can. Let's go with this one first, I guess. Oh, they've got some troops around there. I'm literally fighting against the entirety of the Ottoman army right now. And I got a -1 terrain. Yeah, okay. No, I'm not gonna win that battle, but still, I've inflicted a decent amount of damage on them. And that's literally the entire army they got, okay? That's the whole army. 67,000 right there. So that means by the time they realize what's up, we're gonna have fully occupied most of their lands. Let's go with the artillery barrages around here. Fun fact, guys. Influence with infrastructure allows you the policy that lets you claim bordering claims. So that means you could essentially claim a nation that you don't border provinces of that nation from a very far away distance if you just claim stuff through other countries getting there. We also just got the tech for it, so we're gonna start building over the textile manufactories, which give on average about 1 ducat per province in the French region itself. So once we finish building those, we're gonna get like what, 400 total income monthly, which is ridiculous. Can we get an F in the chat for the second Ottoman army that just, oh, we got infantry combat ability for that generalos. That's pretty Glutenstein, boy, as they say in Byzantium. They say that in Byzantium, totally. I didn't just make it up on the spot, totally not. Oh, I just realized, boys, we have a mission here to get these 3 provinces. So I guess we could do that since we are at war with the Tunisians. Might as well, right? We didn't co-belligerate them because I forgot about the mission, but not like it's any sort of a big deal getting just 3 provinces from here. We can also, in the meanwhile, cancel their alliance with the Ottomans since we're at it, right? So we can attack them separately in the next war, take basically the entire coastline that the Tunisians have. Ah, great. We got the famous French heir over here. Sacre, get out the window. He's known for having been historically... Oh no! Oh yeah, that's right. He's known for having been yeeted out the window historically. That's what he's known for. Pretty funny how we actually have to take the fort of Oka to get the war score that we need against the Ottos. I mean, bruh, come on, seriously. I'm gonna take all of this, so eventually the Ottomans are literally gonna only be in the northern bits here. That's gonna be funny to see on the map. Ottoman Empire with literally no Ottoman provinces, essentially. Give me a good generalos. Yep, he's trash. He's definitely trash. We're gonna set this army so we can peace out Akoyunlu. The Chad blob that is Akoyunlu, that is. Wait a second, is that the entirety of Tunis's army there? Oh boy, I wish I had a fleet right now. I only have the transports here and I got the trade ships on the north, so I'm not able to actually destroy their fleet. But boy, do I wish I had a fleet right now. Hey, you know what? Big kudos to Mr. Jean de Valois, though. He's 75, he still hasn't died. And I didn't even Alta 4. That's the surprising bit. I'm actually just curious to see what kind of a ruler I'm gonna get afterwards, right? Like, what French noble dynasty is gonna succeed the Valois? I'm curious, do you guys watch any sports? There's this sport that I watch. It's called swimming. And we have a really famous Romanian swimmer. He's David Popovic. His name is David Popovic. I'm gonna name this guy David after him. There you go, since I'm talking about it. He's in Japan right now, right? And I'm gonna go see him actually today. I'm gonna see the competition and see what's up, see if he wins, and if he does, I'll be really happy. You know, the Romanian in me is gonna go wild, and I'm gonna kidnap 7 NPCs in a video game, and then I'm gonna force them to watch the swimming game with me because I got no friends. What? Why do I think of... See, this is how my mind goes sometimes. I'm such a weirdo, I swear. But no, seriously though, I'm gonna watch the game. It's gonna be fun, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna be first. If he is first, I haven't watched it yet, but if he is first, then you guys have to subscribe. I'm basically leeching off of this man's ability to swim to get subscribers. That's what's up right here. Okay, so do we have a deal, boys? If he's first, if he's not first, you still have to subscribe though. That's the second part of that deal. All right, that's just how things go in this world. Come on, you didn't know that? That's how it works. Slowly but surely we're killing everybody in Nakoyunlu and the Ottoman Empire. Not in mood to stay in the war for too much longer, so I'm just gonna peace them out. Give me the provinces I need, and I'm out of your face. Maybe I should actually attack their army. I probably will get the war score I need after I attack their army. And very conveniently, what? Why? Oh, I've inherited both. Oh shit, I have a queen. Oh god, this is not good. We got an Austrian on the throne. Oh, a Swabian on the throne. I mean, she's not too bad though, to be fair. 335. But hey, we inherited Provence and we inherited Milan. So that's cool. That saved us a lot of time actually. It means we got 2 extra diplo slots. No, we don't, because we don't have the strong duchy. We got to give out the regular strong duchies now. This one. There you go. Now we got 1 extra diplo relation slots that we can use. But yeah, I mean, big amen for the 76-year-old Valois Chadius. He really was a Chad in all points of view, from all perspectives. And I have to also say that the forts are falling insanely fast. They're literally melting away here. That's how powerful we are, as the armies of the Ottomans are also melting away. Look at that difference there. 3.9, 5.4. They got the same discipline as me though, surprisingly. Wow. The Ottoman discipline is up there, that's for sure. Definitely up there. Remember, this was a mountain fort we attacked in, so we were at a disadvantage, and we destroyed 40,002 armies in this province, one after the other. Pretty Chad if you ask me, man. Okay. These guys are out of the war. Did I forget to cancel their alliance with the Ottomans? Of course. I love my brain sometimes. It's just the best, really. So I'm gonna give back, as I said before, all of these to the Byzantines, and I'm gonna give the one to Karaman also. There you go. 3 provinces to Karaman. I am gonna take this province for strategic Bulgarian reasons, that one for strategic Albanian reasons, and what else can I take here that's gonna rent me a lot of reconquest after? I could take stuff in the north, but I also just kind of want to destroy them a little bit. Take a little bit of money, and 137, 136. Arrivederci. God, we lost a lot more troops than they, didn't we? No, Lubeck would be a great diplo vassal now that I think about it. Oh, but they went Protestant. No. Oh, these guys would have been a great trade vassal, so I can filter in more trade from here. Look at that. They got 16% of the trade node. Yeah, no, I'm still going to make it my vassal. Screw it. Let's get the alliance now. Then we can declare the war on the Venetians, and whilst we're at war with the Venetians, we can get all the juicy relations we won with them. Level 2 Mausoleum of Halicarnassus. Thank you very much. Jesus, mother. They developed this province 21 times. 46% war score to take one province. Literally one entire war would be for one province and a little bit more. What? Come on, dude. Time to annex Liège so we make space for more vassals. And we just convinced Lubeck to steer trade towards us. That is just the most insane thing ever. Let's see if they actually are steering trade towards us, or if that interaction is literally just a scam. I kind of feel like it's probably just a scam, isn't it? Come on. Come on, steer towards me, Lubeck. Yeah, no, look at that. Month has passed and they are not steering towards me. This interaction is clearly a massive scam then. Oh, somebody say it's time for England Atacius Electric Boogaloo again. Of course, let's go. Poor little British bros. I'm honestly just bullying them right now. Not even fair. I bet they're thinking, if it was us, we'd be just and we'd help all the countries in the world. We totally wouldn't wait for the truce to finish and attack them again, would we now? India. I mean, sure, historically there was no truce, right? I mean, there were truces, but they were more of a suggestion than an actual concrete thing that countries would not attack because of a truce. Okay, Portugal, it's time to say bye-bye to England. You're not allowed to have allies, Portugal. That's how it goes, okay? Got a problem with that. Take it up with your allies. Except, hey, you don't have any. I heard they got something called gold in this nation of Serbia. Check this for myself. Apparently, Kosovo is rich in this mineral that I'm very much so interested in. Ooh, wait, what? We've got colonialism, CB, against these guys. What? 25% aggressive expansion for taking over their Asian provinces. Antakya. Oh, I see. Right. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Right, okay. So that's because these are separate from their capital. So their capital is going to have to be somewhere here. Yep, okay, it is here. So it's considered colonies. But you know what? I'm going to do the Holy War CB, which is even better. We can feed back the course for Karaman later also. It's not a rush, right? How's Serbia doing here? Is it only one fortification that they have? Really? Oh, wow. So once we take this, we can fully annex them. Hell yeah, boys. Let's do the peace deal with the English. And they're going to be down to 2 provinces, which is a lot more than they should have, in my opinion. I mean, I was thinking of just keeping them in Derby and then pushing all the remaining English people in the province of Derby and converting all of this to the same province. It's the same culture that they have in Ireland, which is French. The best part about this run is that I meme a lot, and I'm not taking it super serious because this country is so powerful as it is. It's pointless to take it too serious. You know what I'm saying here? Oh, we got the Edict of Nantes. Hell yeah, let's do it. Whilst we're at it, let's also attack Zeskutmans, and we can do Triumph of John of Arc. We also can do the 8 universities, which is going to give us until the end of the game advisor cost reduction and possible advisors, as well as 1 innovativeness, mana points for every province that fulfills the requirements of the mission. So I probably should have done more than the minimum, which was 3 of them. I thought I did this in the previous run. Apparently I forgot about it. A lot of these can actually be done super early on in the campaign. You just have to nitpick and just see what the requirements are. Like, for example, this one, have the French infrastructure edict in 10 provinces. I can do that right now. I literally just do this. French infrastructure network, 1 and a 2, 3 and a full. DBDBdo. Oh, that's enough. Okay, there you go. We can do this mission. So, like I said, a lot of these I probably already have the requirements for. I just need to hover over and figure out what the hell I need to do. Same for this one, 50% crownland. We are now at 49.649. So if I say do boom 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 chicka boom, we got this now. Hell yeah. So that means we changed our tier 1 government reform, and we now have the French absolutist monarchy. We got rid of the previous one, so we got extra absolutism or absolutism, and estate influences -10 for all 3 of the estates. That's pretty cool too. Now we can also do the next mission, fund the trade ventures, which gives us protect trade edict will receive plus what the fuck? No way. Dude, that is so freaking powerful. Bro, that is just insanely powerful. Also, we can become an empire now because we couldn't. The previous government reform that we started with prevented us from doing that. So we don't have any more government capacity issues now. We actually can make more states for that matter. Before we had issues with that, big time issues with it. So all it took was just developing a couple of provinces. I should have just done that a while back. Same for this here. We can either have 90% land owned by the crownlands or have 16 monthly mana military. So we can do this and hire a level 5 advisor. So that means fire this guy and hire someone that we can promote a few times. So we'll fire him temporarily because he's 50% off, so we'll get him back after. And for the time being, we'll just hire this guy and upgrade him to level 5. That means we can do this mission. Now we can recruit the musketeers, and let's go Musquetaros. Oh my god, these guys are going to be so juicy. You guys will see in a sec once we recruit these bad boys. For this mission here, we literally just need to have completed all government reforms, and then we're going to get courthouses and town halls, give 1 extra unrest reduction, which is pretty cool. Embrace Colbertism. We need to have 100 light ships, global trade, and mercantilism, so we're actually really close to that also. Toulon Dockyard is the same as before, and this one is going to be a little bit later, as is the dawn of absolutism, because you need to have absolutism for that one, and you need to have coal for this one. So there you go. Pretty much all of the new missions have been easily done, and they've given a lot of really awesome bonuses. This bit here, the colonial part, I'm not touching because I'm not going colonial, but hey, check it out, boys. The musketeers deal land fire damage plus 15%, and they can have some upgrades later down the line, but that's just onto itself, it's just really broken. Imagine getting like a full army of these bad boys like I have right here, right? So this stack is just absolutely gonna murder everybody around them. I've had so much fun in this run, and I really want to finish it because the French nation is absolutely glorious. So you know what you need to do? I'm gonna head on off now because I really want to watch that David Popovich swim his way into the annals of history, as they say, right? So hope you do too. And hey, if you enjoy this video, you're gonna love my Angevin run. Until the next time. And I want to give a massive thank you to all of my patrons, channel members, and Twitch subscribers. I would not be able to do this without all your support.